Yesterday, exception handling, logging module was completed. In the basic logging, I explained what is logging module, how to create the log file, how to add the Python exceptions into log file. The advanced concepts are there. Upcoming classes, we will discuss. Next chapter, a small topic is there. Assertions. What it is? Assertion topic. So generally, what is the meaning of the debugging? Any programming language, this is the common, that is a debugging technique. In this, what is a bug? Bug. Error in the code. What is an error? Hmm? Loophole. Big hole or small hole? Based on the program. Sorry, what is the debugging means? The process of identifying the bugs and fix the bugs is called as debugging process. Identifying the bugs and close that bugs, that process is called as debugging. Here, what is the meaning of the bug means? Checking of the flow and error. For example, this is called as bug. Actually, general meaning of bug is that is small insect which is available there. That is called as a general meaning of the bug, not related to the software. Same thing they have to give into the software also. So generally, bug is nothing but who are staying in hostel beds, a small black wala bed bugs are available there. In Telugu, we can call it as a nallulu. Whenever you are sleeping, always it is coming and disturb to the sleeping. Generally, hostel beds more and more available there. ఉన్నాయా లేవా అయితే గుడ్ హాస్టల్. So generally those are called as a bed bugs. In Telugu, what is a black small wala Telugu, it is called as a nallulu. What it is doing whenever we are sleeping, always coming and disturbing to the sleeping. Same word. Because of these bugs, software is not working properly. Maybe it is a coding error, logical, anything. Something goes wrong in the programming, that is called as a one bug. In Hindi, called as katmal anta. Okay. So same things are here also. Because of this bug, my software is not working properly. So generally, who is identifying bugs means a test engineer will identify the bugs. Because as a developer, we have implemented a project and we are given to the testers for the testing purpose. So tester will identify the bugs and he will intimate it to the developer. Babu, application is not working. Something goes wrong. Can you please check it? Then what it is? We have to identify where the problem is, fix that bugs. Such a type of process is called as a debugging process. That is the meaning of the debugging. Identifying the bugs and close the bugs, such a type of concept is called as debugging. అయితే అసలు how to do this debugging any programming, whether it is a C language or Java, Python, anywhere. Sir, suppose this is my programming. There are n number of lines of code is there. Multiple lines of the code is there into my program. Output is not coming properly. Ekkado something logic wrong. Where the logic is wrong, I'm not able to identify. Something goes wrong in my program. I want to check that wherever the problem is there, I have to resolve that problem. Generally, every person using normal technique at the time of debugging is we can use print statements. Ante after 3-4 lines, I want to use casually one print statement, print of 10. If 10 will be printed console means, okay, that 3 lines, there is no problem. My program running, okay. After 3-4 lines, again, I can use one more print statement, print of 10. After 3-4 statements, print of 10. So like we are using every person using any programming normal technique is print statements only. So total in my program, I have 4 print statements are there. So at the time of execution, first print statement done until this block is perfect. Second 10 also cursor coming to the 10. Okay, done. Until this is also perfect only. Third print statement not printed, my cursor not coming to here. Ante ikkada problem is there. Ante 2 blocks, okay, fine. In third block, something problem is there. I can concentrate on that third block only. That is called as debugging technique. Generally, we are using print statement. Okay. I resolve total process. Now the time is, I hand over this code to the client. My every program is perfect. Now the time is, we are hand over this code to client, sir. I hand over to client. Now, if I want to hand over to the client means compulsory. Can I remove the print statements or not? Or same code can I hand over the client? Same. I will remove print statements, then hand over to the client. Otherwise, while execution of the program client or end user, unnecessarily 10, 10, 10 will be printed, not required. So compulsory, before hand over to the client, you have to remove all these print statements and hand over. Otherwise, performance problems will come, unnecessary output will be provided to the client. Must and should we have to delete that handover. That is the olden days technique. Now, instead of this print statement, now we are not using print, sir. I can use assert statements. Now, everyone in real-time application, we never use this print statement. We can use which statement? Assert. Assert is a one keyword in the Python. What it will do means, sir, everywhere, any application, wherever you can go, there are some expected results are there. Actual results are there. Expected and actual. So asset statement, what it doing there? From the program, what is my expected result I can provide it. After execution, what is the actual result? We don't know. If both are same, it will continue the execution. If something mismatches is happened there, and my expected result, actual result not mismatches, then it will give assertion error, program will be terminated. What we are getting? Assertion error we are getting and program will be terminated. So immediately being a program, it is given some indication, something logic is wrong in our program. Because every program, they're expecting something output, but after execution, actual result will come, not come, we don't know. There is no guarantee. 100%. That's why. So what is the debugging at the time of bug means generally? The deviation between expected result, actual result is called as a some defect. That defects given to the developer. If the developer is accepted, then it is called as a bug. That is the testing terminology. So suppose I'm written a square program, 3 square and the 9, 4 square, 16. So results we know, but I did something logic wrong. Automatic output will be gone. So this is expected. After execution, actual result I'm comparing. If both are same, program will be continued. Not same, it will stop the program execution by raising the assertion error. Whenever assertion error came, expected result, actual result is mismatches. Such a type of technique is called as assertion. So now the concept is I have to debugging by using the assert keyword. How to debug Python program by using assert? I think in this assert, there are two ways are there. One is simple version. Two assert type of statements are there. First one is the simple version. Second one, రెండు ఉన్నాయి asset statements. One is simple. Second one, hard. Anyone guess it? First one, simple version. Second one, logical version. First one, simple. Second one, very simple. మరి ఫస్ట్ వన్ సింపుల్ ఉన్నప్పుడు సెకండ్ వన్ ఇవ్వాలి. వెరీ సింపుల్ హార్డ్. Very simple version, second one. Okay. So by using these two, we can do the assertion statements. Sir, make adding assertions. Debugging Python program by using assert keyword. Debugging Python program by using assert keyword. The process of identifying and fixing the bugs is called as debugging. The process of identifying and fixing the bugs is called as debugging. The very common way debugging is very common way of debugging is to use the print statements. Use the print statements. But the problem with the print statement is after fixing the bug, compulsory we have to delete the extra added print statements, the extra added print statements. Otherwise, these will be executed at the runtime, which creates performance problem and disturbs the console output. To overcome this problem, we should go for assert statements. To overcome this problem, we should go for assert statement. The, the main advantage of assert statement over print. The main advantage of assert statement over print statement is after fixing the bugs, we are not required to delete assert statements. We are not required to delete that statements. Based on requirement, we have to enable or disable. Based on our requirement, we can enable or disable assert statements. So to develop any project, there are multiple environments are there. That is, first project will be given to the developers. That environment is called as a development environment. What it is development environment. After that, it is given to the testers. That is called as testing environment. Once the testing perfect, okay, everything goes fine, then given to the live. That is called as production environment, or some people are called as a live application. Suppose if I'm open the google.com, now it is in the production server because everyone using that. Still some applications are under development. Those are called as development environment, testing and production. This debugging concept is applicable. Asset statements are only for development and testing only, not in the production. Production means everything completed. We release it to the market live. Suppose Google is there. It is a live application. Everyone using the Google, Facebook, Gmail. These are all called as a live or production. Live or production. So, hence, the main purpose of assertions is to perform the debugging. The main purpose of assertions to perform debugging. Usually, we can perform debugging either in development or in testing environments, but not in production, but not in production environment. Assertion concept is applicable only for development and testing, not for production. So assertion concept is only for development environment and testing environment only. Types of assert statements. Types of assert statements. One is simple version. Second one is augmented version. First one simple. Second one augmented version. First one, simple version. Asset is the keyword. We have to give condition expression. In augmented version also same, but we have to provide some message along with expression. Message also we can provide. Asset is the keyword. Conditional expression we can provide it. It is checking that condition expression. If it is true, the program will be continued. The condition was failed, program terminated by raising assertion error. Conditional expression evaluated. If it is true, then the program will be continued. If the condition failed, if it is false, then the program will be terminated by raising assertion error. The condition okay, it will continue. Whatever condition I'm given, it was failed. It will stop the execution. It will raise assertion error. By seeing the assertion error, programmer can analyze the code and can fix the problem. That is the process of asset statements. Completed the example program. test.py. So I have declared one function square root of n. I'm passing one argument. I have to return, for example, I am calling square root of 2, 3, 4. Now, present in my program, there is no assert statement. Directly program will be executed. Go to current working directory, py, test.py. Return statement is there. Now, 427, 256. Generally, 2 square means 4. Okay, correct. 3 square means 9. 4 means 16. So my expected output, actual result are mismatches. But I'm not using assertion that the program executed. Now, I want to use assert statement whether my program is correct or not correct. Assert is the keyword. What is the function? Square it. What is the value we are passing? 2. This is called a simple assertion. I'm not providing any message, just it is checking the condition. Square root of 2, the expected result 4. Expected actual both are same. Okay, continue. Square root of 3, 9. But comparison రాయలేదా 4, 9, 16. So it is comparing equal to equal meant for comparison. The my expected outputs 4, 9, 16. But after execution, actual results are different. It is comparing. If something goes wrong, it will raise assertion error. Check this. What is the error we are getting? Assertion error. Until my expected actual mismatches in this case. Sir, are they augmented and simple, comma, you can provide a message also. That is the square of 2 should be. The square of 2 should be anta 4. ఇక్కడ 9. So if I'm passing message, that is called as augmented version. 4 ki 16. So along with that message will be displayed. Now see this. Assertion error came where the problem is there. The square of 3 should be 9, but we are getting a wrong answer. So I need to check it. What is the problem here? I'm using a double star instead of single star. Now all expected actual results are okay. It does not raise any error. Your output is correct. 4, 9, 16. So like that, we have to use our assert statement. For example, still I'm given double star. I don't want execute assert. I want to disable this assert statement. I want to run my program for that. Py. Don't run directly -o test.py. Then assert statements are disabled. Program executed there. Adi, if you run directly, asset is activated. We are getting which error? Assertion error. Now I am getting indication, remove this star. Now run this, no problem. Expected result, my actual result, both are same. That's why we are getting execution. So this is also interview point of view not important. In the real time, while debugging time, how to do assertion statements, important. to disable assert statements test.py. And what is the difference between exception handling ki assertion ki difference? Exception handling we completed and assertion I explained. What is the meaning of exception handling and assertions? Hmm. Hmm. We handle errors in exception handling. Okay, assertion. Just we display error in assertion. Sir, assertions concept can be used to alert the programmer to resolve the development time errors, whereas exception handling can be used to handle the runtime errors. So that is the assertions concept.